What's up? It's your boy, your author Chris Jackson. Y'all know what it is. Look what I got with me today, y'all. I got the book. You know what it is. It's me and the book. We here for you. So dig the shenanigans. So, no, I get up early in the morning, get my walk before I come back and work out, a little exercise and stuff like that. So that's when I spend time with God. When I'm walking and strolling, whatever else, I sit back, I talk to Him. I mean, I real life talk to Him. I sit back and I listen too, though. Like you have a conversation with everybody else. That's the kind of conversation we have. So his verse popped in, not the whole verse, just part of his verse. I think it's Isaiah 59 and 19. But I want to just bring up one part of the verse, just one little few words of the verse. It said, when the enemy comes in, and I stopped. Because the verse says that, it's the second half of a verse though, just so y'all know that. It says, when the enemy comes in like a flood, the Lord will lift up a standard against him. But see, what he did was, when I was reading it, he said when the enemy comes in, he said stop. He said put a comma. He said, like a flood, the Lord will lift up a standard against him. Because if I remember correctly, the Lord is the one who flooded the earth, not the enemy. He's the one who decided to bring them tides way up high and save all those animals and them 8 people. So I'm just, just putting this out there just so y'all know. And then he got me to thinking. He said, okay, so now, whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. So what you sow, what you reap, right? So if you giving out bad, you're going to receive bad. You're giving out good, you'll receive good. So then this question popped in my mind. He said, I know you like vampire movies. I said, I do. I kind of be digging the vampires because they kind of just, I don't know, they got like a little player mood about themselves. They real smooth. So the question popped in my shot and I was like, who you going to let in? I said, I had to put my glasses down for a minute. Like, wait a minute, Lord, what you mean who you going to let in? He said, who you going to let into your life? Who you going to follow? Because it made a lot of sense. Because think about this. What people don't understand and they may not grasp, I'm going to break this down a little more for you. From what I know, just for me, being not an enthusiast about vampire, but I just enjoy vampire movies. This is one thing I know for a fact. You have to invite a vampire into your house. He can't just bust in. He can't break in your crib. He can't take over you unless you allow him to come in. You have to invite him in. So, but this is what he showed me just now, and it made sense. He said, you got to invite me in too. Ooh, see, look. Oh, y'all wasn't ready for that. You wasn't ready for that. That's what I'm saying. Who you going to let in? That's what we trying to help you understand. I want to help you today. Are you going to let the enemy in? Are you going to let God in? And that's really something that people don't even think about. Who will you let in? Because think about this. Just for a moment, just slow down. Slow your roll. I got you. We've been doing stuff all our lives that we've become acclimated or accustomed to, but it may not be right. It may be wrong from what we're doing. It may be not of the will of God. So we've been sinning purposely. I know I have. I don't know about y'all, but I was sinning purposely for a long time. Long time. Just enjoying sin. It was good. But when I invited God in, heard the word invite. When I invited him in, things began to change. I started to see and understand things from a different perspective. Like, okay, Lord, I feel you. So now the question is, who are you going to invite into your life? You going to invite God in to be the Lord of your life, or you going to keep inviting the enemy in to keep entertaining you because it seems fun and it's grandiose and it's great at that time? But I dropped my book, y'all. Let me pick it back up just so y'all. Can't drop the book. Got to hold on to the book. So think about that for a moment, because when you invite him in, it don't mean bam, you're a millionaire, everything changed, everything is just like you want it to be. That ain't life. What he did, he gave us free will. He gave us the free will to either accept him or not accept him, to invite him in or not to invite him in. And it's real simple, though. I had to learn to invite him in, but what I learned was I can't keep him and what I was doing in the same household, because the two, it's like an oxymoron. The two don't match. God and sin they don't get out like that. That ain't what they do. That ain't how it's supposed to go. I'm trying to help you understand me. It ain't how it's supposed to go. So what I had to learn was, okay, I had to really start giving up stuff and to abide in his will. Have I given up everything? No, I haven't. I ain't gonna sit here and play with y'all. Some things just seem, I want to let it go, but I hold on a little too much, just a little too much. I'm telling you, I'm like, I gotta let this go, Lord. This just ain't helping me, but I have to learn to. But by having him invited into my home, which is my house, which is my dwelling, my spirit, my shandana, things are changing. Things are becoming better. Things are starting to illuminate to me that they've never done before. So I'm starting to see life from a different perspective. So today it ain't even real long. It's going to be actually kind of short, because I just want y'all to think about this for one moment. Who have you let into your life? Because you know about people, places, things that's coming to your life that aren't right, but you still indulge them and still deal with them. So if you invite God in, give him a try, see what's going to happen. I'm telling you, it's going to get good. It's going to get good, but you have to invite him in and see what won't he. When they hear people say, won't he do it? Won't he do it? That's when you get to shine not get to go. They won't he do it? He'll do it, but he can't do it if you don't invite him in. If you don't ever allow him into your life, you don't ever allow him to get into his presence, you don't ever read his words, you don't ever pray, you don't believe, you don't trust in him, he can't get in there and help you out. Because he'll still bless you even though you're not even doing anything worthy of the blessing. I'm going to tell y'all a little short story that happened. When I was in the world, in the street, doing what I used to do, I thought it was fun, I enjoyed it. I ain't going to sit here and say I didn't. I would be lying. So what I would do was, God has blessed me to have a church home. In January, started church home in 2004. The pastor I used to attend church is a great man of God, right? So what it was, because I was doing what I do, I would have this pocket, like this mine, and this the Lord's. You know, in this pocket, I said the Lord wasn't much in that pocket. I just gave a few, you know, covered all of it. But this one, my pocket was kind of swollen a little taste. It was swollen a little taste. So what happened was I would go to church on Sunday, and me and God would get into it. I'm serious. He'd be like, I'm gonna need that right pocket. I'm like, that's me, Jesus. Like, I brought that out for me because I plan on going to go out to eat, go do a little shopping, go, you know, spend a couple dollars here and there, doing what I do. So we would go back and forth with this. People probably see me like, who is he over there debating with? I was debating with the Lord, and I had to. But at the end of the day, he would always get that right pocket and left me with the crumbs. But what I found out was 4 years later, I'm telling you purposely, 4 years later, me and my pastor talked, and I told him, I said, man, I was doing this, and I finally decided I'm going to get on and get where God wanted to be. He said, man, let me tell you something. He said, when I started this ministry, I said, God, and one thing you know we're going to need is a financial security to make sure we can pay the bills on time, pay the lease or pay the rent or whatever the mortgage, whatever it may be on the church. This is what he told me, God told him. He said, I'm going to send somebody that's going to cover all that. So when it says the wealth of the wicked, because I was wicked at the time, I ain't gonna lie, I was going to church, I was still wicked. The wealth of the wicked are stored up for the righteous. He ain't lying. He ain't lying. He took it from me. He was giving it to his people. He said the wealth of the wicked. So stuff I was building up and accumulating, I thought I was doing for myself, I really was putting it in the presence of God. That's why he had me there, to protect his flock and his sheep. So now that I understand about him inviting me in, so now he's been blessing me because I don't do that no more. I left that alone. It's done. I done did a 180 like, I done dabbed on it. I done dabbed on my past is gone. So listen, y'all, check this out. I'm hoping this is beneficial. I hope it helps y'all. I hope it blesses y'all. So listen, like, subscribe, comment, and share. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. And don't forget, it must be me. It must be me. It must be me. Peace. Check it out. Read and think.